Hello everyone, I'm Karen and welcome to another vinyl update. Now today we're going to be doing vinyl update number 33. Now this is stuff I've acquired over the last month, some CDs, couple of singles and LPs as well. So I'm going to start with the CDs. We've got a lot of cool stuff to show. The first one up is this one, Michael Jackson Off the Wall. Now I've already got CD copies of this. I've got the original 80s print, and I've got the 2001 special edition with bonus material, but then there's this one from 2016, and the reason why I got this one is because there's a bonus DVD on it as well, which was really cool. So yeah, that's what kind of attracted me to this, was the fact that there was a bonus DVD to it. See, we just slide it off like that, to the back, and just slides out like this. Got the original artwork there as well. Like that. See, it folds, and the original CD here. Really like they've replicated the original Epic label for this one, and the DVDs here, and it even comes with a booklet as well, which is quite cool. So let's slide that one in. Yeah, really cool to find this one. It was quite cheap as well, and it had the DVD in it, so I thought, yeah, I'll get it. It was in my Sockets record shop, I found that. Yeah, really cool to have that. And next I got a compilation, The Best 60s Summer Ever. This is a selection of like summer style 60s songs, 1998 compilation. Nice to have. So, oh, two CDs with the centres coming undone. Okay, and we have this one I found at the same time, I think. The #1 rock and roll jukebox. A lot of different 50s and 60s songs. 3 CD set. This came out in 2019, so quite an interesting one to find that one. Next one from this one is Stevenson Charity Shop. The Very Best of the Power Ballads, Greatest Driving Anthems Ever. Now I wasn't really too sure if I needed this compilation because I've already got some of these songs, but it's got a cool cover and I quite like the look of it. So yeah, really cool to have it. We've got Queen, Foreigner, Whitesnake, REO Speedwagon, The Rolling Stones, Meatloaf gets a couple of songs in here as well. So yeah, there's some interesting stuff on here. Yeah, some of these songs I've already got, but the cover looked cool to me. And the next CD I got from my Sockets record shop, Jean-Michel Jarre, Rendezvous, 1986. I had this on CD years ago, but it's not in the case anymore, so I've got a replacement one. Okay, now we'll go for the singles that I both got from my Sockets record shop at different times. First up is the Beatles Million Sellers EP. This has She Loves You and I Want to Hold Your Hand on one side, and on side 2, Can't Buy Me Love and I Feel Fine on the Parlophone label, 1965. Now this is the first issue because it has the Beatles Golden Discs label on it. Before they rechanged, that was what it was going to be called before it was retitled as the Beatles Million Sellers EP. And unfortunately it's not in too great condition. There's a couple of, like, really deep scratches on the side 1, but it's not too bad. These EPs really for collector's purpose, but it's still nice to have. It's got a nice picture in the outer sleeve as well. There's that one. And the single is Johnny Cash, Get Rhythm, Back to the Ring of Fire. Now these are the re-recorded versions from the Classic Cash LP in 1988. But it's nice to have, really. There's that one. Okay, now we're going over the albums. Some of these come from my Sockets record shop and some come from other places. But before that, I meant to show you this. I found this book at my market in Sockets. It's this, The Beatles Story of Pop Special. This isn't in too great condition. It looks a bit tatty and it's a bit worn, but it's nice to have this. It came out in 1974. I'd never seen it before, so I just thought, yeah, I'll get it. It was actually £3, which was pretty good considering that it's a bit tatty and a bit worn, but it's not too bad to own it. Goes up to 1974 when all four were still alive. So it's kind of a special series, the story of pop, where they would talk about pop acts of the day and pop acts of before, I think. So yeah, it was really nice to find this one. It was quite cheap as well. So yeah, I thought, yeah, I'd pick it up. I like the picture as well that they used for it. Okay, now we're going over the albums. So, first up is Bob Dylan Real Live. Got these two Bob Dylan ones together. This came out in 1984. And when it comes to Bob Dylan, I do like him, and I have quite a few of his albums, but I've never really listened to some of his albums. Can't really understand why that is. I've only really heard I Think in Full, Highway 61 Revisited, and Bringing It All Back Home, which are both good albums. And I also heard his first one when I got that in CD many years ago, or at least bits of it anyway. And I've heard like his greatest hits, but I've never heard any full albums, so I'm hoping to listen to some of his full albums. I really like that back picture. It's quite a nice picture in the front. I quite like the front cover as well. This came out in 1984. This is a live album of recordings from the Infidels tour. Picture sleeve. And CBS. So yeah, nice to find that one. Bob Dylan, Real Life, 1984. Okay, next up, another Bob Dylan one, and this is Good as I've Been to You. This is 1992, so it's it's not a very common one. This came out in 1992, and it was at a point that vinyl was kind of drying up, and it was no longer a dominant format as CD was. There's the songs. I don't know too much about this album. It's 1992. I know all instruments are by Bob Dylan, I think. Yeah. But I think this was after the follow-up to Under Red Sky in 1990, which that had been the follow-up to Oh Mercy. It comes with 2 inner sleeves for some reason. You get this one, and the record's in this one. It's on Columbia. Instead of CBS. So nice to have this one. I hope to really listen to some more Bob Dylan's albums and hopefully find some of the others. I'm still missing quite a lot from Bob, but I hope to find some more Bob Dylan albums and hopefully listen to some of the other ones I've got in my my collection. Because I do really like his music, and I do really like Bob Dylan. So that's Bob Dylan. That's from my Socket Record Shop. Next one's an online purchase, and I mentioned this in my first time listening to the video, but I thought I'd show it on a vinyl update. An artist whose music I've been quite liking recently, it's Bertie Higgins, and this is one called Just Another Day in Paradise. So I discovered Bertie Higgins because a friend of mine requested one of the songs on the album called Casablanca, and I really like that song. And I also listened to another of Bertie's songs called Key Largo, which is the song he's well known for. And so I thought, well, yeah, we'll get this album. I thought about getting the album for a while, but I thought, yeah, I'll get it. Got it on eBay, online purchase. It's a US pressing, but it's a lot of great stuff on here. We've got Just Another Day in Paradise, Casablanca, Candle Dancer, Key Largo, The Heart is the Hunter, and She's Gone to Live in the Mountains is good as well. There's some other good stuff in there. The Tropics was good, but it went on a bit too long. But no, it's not bad, but it's just okay. 1982 on Cat Family Records. Like I say, it's a US pressing, but I really love the label design of it. And yeah, a really good album too. One that I really enjoyed a lot. So that one. I've also got another Bertie Higgins one, which I'll show after the next one. But yeah, really nice to have this one. Next is The Who, a quick one. This was an online purchase from Amazon, and I've been meaning to get in vinyl for a long time, but for some reason I never found it. But now I found a copy. This came out in 1966 originally, but this is the 2015 reissue, I think. A good album. I really enjoyed it. I heard it years ago and I really enjoyed it. I really liked Run Run Run, Boris the Spider, I Need You, Cobb's Webs and Strangers was a good instrumental. Whiskey Man was a good song as well. See My Way, and the title track, a quick one while he was away, which was like Pete Townshend's first mini opera before he wrote Tommy. I think that's why I kind of got it, because recently I started listening to a Pete Townshend talking book, his autobiography on a talking book, and they mentioned this album, and I thought, yeah, I'll definitely get that on vinyl, so finally got it. Yeah, but they've replicated the original Reaction label very well. Standard black vinyl, 180 gram vinyl, but nice to have this one in my collection finally. The Who, a quick one. All that's left to find of The Who is Sell Out, Quadrophenia, and Endless Wire, and The Who studio collection's complete. Okay, I found this one in my Jocelyn charity shop. This is another Bertie Higgins one called Pirates and Poets. This is the follow-up. This is 1983. And it was a good album, but I do prefer Just Another Day in Paradise. I liked the title track, When You Fall in Love Like I Fell in Love with You. Leah was good as well. That's a duet with Roy Orbison, and it's actually a cover of a Roy Orbison song. And he did a good job with that. Under a Blue Moon was pretty good. Only Yesterday. But yeah, it kind of dropped a bit in side 2, but it was still okay, but not as good as Just Another Day in Paradise. So this is a UK pressing from 1983 on the Epic label. I'd seen this before in the charity shop, but I never bothered to get it, but only after listening to Just Another Day in Paradise I did. So yeah, not a bad album. I know Bertie Higgins has got other albums after this, but they're all quite expensive to get hold of on CD or any format. But I think I'll just stick to Spotify and these two albums if I want to listen to Bertie Higgins. I'll stick to those two albums, and I'll just listen to them on Spotify or on YouTube, because I'm not really going to fork out that amount of money for a best of or any of his other albums, so I'll just hear them on Spotify if I want them to hear them. Next up, these two come from the Sockets record shop. This is John Entwistle, Too Late the Hero. Is it called that? Yeah, Too Late the Hero. This is a solo album, my first John Entwistle solo album. I've got solo albums on Pete Townsend and Roger Daltrey, but never a John Entwistle one. But now I have. This came out in 1981 on the WEA label. There's you to sleeve with the lyrics on. So yeah, I don't know too much about this album. I've only, I know Keith Moon only did one solo album, but that's quite a hard one to find, but hopefully I'll find that. So hopefully I'll have solo records by all four Who members, because I have all four solo records on Beatles, I have solo records for Lou Jones and McGrath and Foreigner, I have both Simon and Garfunkel solo records, and Phil and Don Everly solo albums, so hopefully I'll find the others. So, next up is Keith Richards' Talk Is Cheap. Not an original copy, this is a reissue. But still interesting to have. One I've been looking for a long time, but originals are quite pricey. But I managed to find a reissue of this one. But I'll hopefully find an original if I can, but I'm fine with this one right now. Don't know too much about this one. I've got this on CD, but it originally came out in 1988. As in a sleeve. It tells you about who plays what in the album, and the producers, and where it was recorded and whatnot. And it's on this customised label as well. Keith Richards, Talk Is Cheap. There's that one. I also got a Mick Jagger solo one as well, so it's quite nice to have this one as well. That's Keith Richards, Talk Is Cheap. Next up, I found this one in a Stevens charity shop. Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues. This is a compilation of some of his Sun records. Never seen this one before, and a nice cover, so I thought, yeah, I'd pick it up. 1985 on Showcase Records. And yeah, one I'd never seen before, so might as well, yeah. So there's that one. Nice to have that one. And the next one I found in my Sockets record shop. This is a really great one. This is one I'd seen. I thought I'd pick it up. It's Johnny Cash. Carrying On with Johnny Cash and June Carter. This is an original mono, 1967, in amazing condition. You can see the back, it's white and clean. It's got a bit of a needs a bit of a glue here, but that's alright. But the cover is nice and shiny, laminate. It just looked like it was bought yesterday. It just come out. Yeah, really nice to have. The sleeves in it is not creased or no bent edges. This is absolutely mint, and the record itself is in really good condition. Actually, you can see that. Yeah, barely a. There's actually not too many scratches on it. It's in really nice nick. It's in really good condition. Yeah, really pleased to have this one. So yeah, a real surprise to find a nice condition mono Johnny Cash album from 1967. I don't know too many songs on this one. I know Ain't Me Babe and Jackson, which was the big hit on the album. And I do have Long Legged Guitar Picking Man on a Greatest Hits or something like that. But yeah, really nice to find this one, an original mono of Johnny Cash. The last one is an online purchase, and it's one that is quite difficult to get a hold of, but I found this one on eBay. Roy Orbison, For the Lonely, a Roy Orbison anthology, 1956 to 65. Quite an interesting one because it has Sun Records and Monument Records recordings. So yeah, really nice to find this one. This came out in 1988, double LP. Yeah, really interesting to have this one. I'd seen it before when I'd seen a couple of YouTubers get it, but I never actually had a copy of it until I found it on eBay for a good price. So nice to find this one on Rhino. I've also got an Everly Brothers album on Rhino. Second one's also the same. There we are, that's it for this week's vinyl update. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to find some more vinyl at some point. But I hope I've done good over the last month. Like, comment, subscribe. There'll probably be another vinyl update next Monday, depending on what I find, because I'm going to Glasgow. My sister will be graduating, so my dad and mum said, I'll just go to the record shops, and I'll go to the record shops and hopefully find some stuff there. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next video.